بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين بعد. جمعة مباركة إن شاء الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this Jum'ah.
15 years is a lot of time. Many people came and left in that period, but the amal continued. This is the sign of one of the signs of acceptance, as the Prophet ﷺ described, that al-mudawama is the consistency. The ulama has mentioned when you have done a good deed and Allah gives you the opportunity to do it again, that means the first one was accepted. The first one that you did, the acceptance, because how would you know? Everything is hidden, right? All the a'mal that we do, the reward, the shortcomings, as well as the perfection, how much of it is being accepted in the court of Allah and how much of it is being rejected in the court of Allah. What is the check and balance in that? So to find out how Allah is accepting amal, it's that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives you the ability. This is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, "Man yuridillahu bihi khayrin," when Allah azza wa jal decides to do good to someone, ista'malahu, Allah utilizes him. Allah uses him. So Sahaba said, "Ya Rasulullah, what is the sign? How does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala utilizes an individual?" Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam replied that the utilization of Allah is that Allah gives you the ability to do good deeds, and Allah gives you the continuous ability to do good deeds before you depart from this world. So what we learn from things, because every individual, every morning when we wake up, there are new things to learn in our life. And Ali bin Abi Talib radiallahu anhu says, the one who starts his day by making today better than yesterday, this person is going towards success. And the person who just repeats everything and he has no check and balance, that what am I doing, which direction I am going, if my a'mal are being accepted or not, what are the consequences of a'mal being rejected, so on and so forth. If a person does not put check and balance, then what happens is the time is going to pass. But the amal can only make a difference in the life of an individual when that amal is done with the intention of amal, not with the intention of ada. There is a difference between ada and amal. Ada is something that you do daily and it's into your system. You do it without realizing it. You do it either someone tells you or not. It's just into your system. Al-Ghazali rahimahullah mentions, Abu Hamid, that every ibadah, before it turns into ibadah, it comes into ada. So if you have made a habit of doing something every single day, even a good deed, don't just stick to that one, actually try to make that better. Because first is the appearance, the outer action, and then after that it's the ruh of the action. So we have brought the outer action in front. Okay, I have punctual myself to pray salah, I have punctual myself to recite Quran, I have punctual myself to do the dhikr of Allah, I have punctual myself to be lenient, I have punctual myself to do charity, all the good deeds. First, you bring it into your system, that it doesn't require effort for you to do it. I mean, the struggle will always be there because shaitan is there to make it stop. But you come into a system, when it comes, let's say wake up in the morning, you left the house without brushing your teeth. Without brushing your teeth, you left the house. Now what happens? The entire day you feel like, there is something missing, I didn't do right this morning, right? When you talk to someone, you of course nowadays we already have 6 feet social distancing, so there is no breath that you need to bear with someone with that. But you try to keep yourself away from people so they don't smell your breath. Why? Because you didn't brush your teeth this morning, you forgot. So you become restless. Someone has a habit of drinking coffee in the morning, right? And he hasn't drank his coffee, so his body doesn't feel good. His body is restless. He wants that, the system needs to receive this. So this is called ada. When a person doesn't pray his Fajr Salah, it should be something missing in his life. If he has not did his regular contribution in charity, something missing in his life. Now this is just an adah. Now we have to change that and bring it to the ibadah portion, which is effort required. And that will come in based on your dedication, based on your sincerity, based on your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. After performing good deeds, worrying about that if my good deeds is accepted or not, worrying about if Allah Azza wa Jal is going to reward me or not. Because remember, every good deed that a person does, it comes with two things. Number one is reward, and number two is jaza, compensation. What is jaza? The jaza of the a'mal are what? It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is giving you the effects of that action. For example, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the person who recites Surah Yasin in the morning, قُضِيَتْ حَوَائِجُهُ, Allah will take care of all of his needs. Now you brought it into your system. Every morning you recite Surah Yasin. That's into your system. Now you recite with concentration. You recite with understanding. You recite with bringing faith. You recite with full conviction. Then now this Surah Yasin is actually working to take care of your needs. So ibadat is the one that's going to help you, not adat. Adat is something that is into your system. You will get reward for it. Allah will not say, Allah Azza wa Jal does not waste the actions of every believer. Every believer receive the reward, whatever good deed you do. So you will get the reward for it of doing. But what the effect of that action is, what you are achieving through it, the virtue that is inspiring you to do that action, that will only be earned when a person has full connection with the amal. So that's why every single week, Friday to Friday, from Jum'ah to Jum'ah, we try see what I have brought good things in my life, what are the things that I need to remove from my life, and whatever I have brought myself and committed to doing, how can I make it better and make it more accepted in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah to grant us the understanding, ability to practice. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحان الله وبحمده. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك. ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت.